For those of you that don't know, I'm Maggie, and today we have a StitchFix unboxing, and it has been a little while since I've done one of these, since December, because my thought process was, at the holidays, I feel like I had a lot of stuff coming in, I was spending a lot of money on other people's presents, and I just didn't want to spend the money on myself, you know, through January and February, kind of coming down off of that very expensive time of the year. I set it for March because that also coincided with the season change, and I feel like every time a new season rolls around, people kind of get that itch to just update their wardrobe a little bit, whether that's with a bunch of different pieces or maybe 1 to 2 pieces you can just kind of mix and match. And so StitchFix is a really cool service that is basically a clothes subscription service. You can have it come to you every other week, you can have it come to you once a month, you could have it come to you once every 2 months, 3 months, whatever your preference is, and you are assigned a stylist, and that stylist kind of listens to you, what you're looking for in your closet. You also have the ability to rate clothes as a thumbs up or a thumbs down so they can get an idea of the types of things that you like. And they also rolled out this newer thing called the Fix Inspiration Board, where you can go and you can save down whole outfits and you can leave notes that say, I love this top, or these pants are awesome, or I really hate this bag but I like everything else. Just so again, they can have the most information possible to make sure that they're sending you things that you like. Now you also fill out a quiz that tells all of your sizes, tells the types of clothes that you're looking for, clothes that you don't want to receive. So for instance, if you feel really confident in your shoe collection, you could opt not to ever receive shoes and then you would only receive clothes. In this box, I set a note that said, I want to focus on fun, summery, springy tops and flowy dresses. Now they also send you this entire list of all the items that you purchased with their prices, so you can kind of get an idea of how much you would be spending if you kept every item. And if you do keep all items, you do get 20% off of the whole box. So if you like 4 of the items and you're kind of up in the air on the 5th, sometimes it would behoove you to keep the 5th because then you get 20% off everything, and sometimes that 5th item can be free. I think it's introduced me to new styles and new brands and stuff that I wouldn't have otherwise run across. So let's get started with what's in the box, and we can start with this shirt. This was actually something that I really liked from the box. This is called the Lush Chrysanthus tie front blouse. This is technically in the color black. I got mine in the size extra small and it retails for $42. Now this brand is one that I've seen kind of pop up a lot in Stitch Fix boxes, and I've also seen this brand at like Nordstrom Rack and places like that. I really like this. I really like the tie feature of it. It's very relaxed. It's very loose fitting. I don't know. I just like the way that it fits. I can see myself wearing this with like some light wash blue jeans in the spring with some little mules. I could see myself wearing this with like white denim shorts or regular denim shorts with some sandals for a more casual look. I just think that it's versatile. I think that I'll get a lot of use out of it. At first I was a little skeptical because this floral print is not like my normal type of floral that I like, but I think that the colors are unique. It's something that I don't already have in my closet, and it's something that I think that can go for spring and fall, and it's just kind of a good, I don't know, all the time year-round shirt, especially because I live in Texas and things are a little bit hot, so I can totally get away with this for a long time in the fall and not have any issues whatsoever. I'm definitely keeping this top. I was very excited for it. So yeah, 1 successful item so far. Okay, this next dress, I thought that the print was so cute. Now this comes from Minkoff, which is a designer, not just a typical store brand, so you can see where this is going. This is called the Sorcha dress, and I got mine in the size extra small, and this cost $198. Now, as part of your quiz that you take, you say how much you're willing to spend on certain items. And I definitely did not say that I wanted to spend $200 on a dress. And this is like the 2nd or 3rd time they've tried to throw an item in like this, which annoys me a little bit because I'm telling you I'm not going to buy it. So it's a waste of an item if you're showing me something I'm already not going to buy. So I try it on because I'm like, okay, it's a really cute print. I think that the coloring looks good with my skin tone. This could be a dress that I would wear a lot because it's pretty basic, but this little like elastic waistband thing on a $200 dress, why? This was so not flattering on my body type. I feel like it really made my like waist look like the widest part of my body with how the upper portion of the dress kind of slouches over. I just did not think that for the price this was worth it at all. Maybe if you have a different body type than I do, that maybe you can justify this, but you can find this very basic, simple dress for a lot less money. I feel like at so many different stores right now, and I just don't understand why we would be paying $200 for a dress like this, especially because it fits me the way that it does. The next item I need your help on, because I'm a little on the fence about these green pants. I feel like I could get a lot of use out of these, especially in the fall, especially in the spring. I could even use these in the winter. These come from the brand Studio Blue, and they're the Sophia Utility Pocket Pant in olive. These are a size 0. The tag says size 25, which typically equates. I'm just trying to decide if I need like kind of a cotton pant like this. I definitely have a pair of cropped lighter green jeans that I wear in the summers. This is a maybe. I do like the way that they fit. I'm almost leaning toward keeping them. These cost $58, and the top that I'm for sure keeping, I'm wearing it right now, that retails for $42. I don't know. I've got to think about these, but I do have so much in my closet that these would look good with, and maybe spicing things up and not wearing jeans all the time to work could be nice. So this one is a maybe for right now. The next item is a pair of shoes, and it comes in this nice little StitchFix branded bag. I've never gotten a pair of shoes before because I recently took the shoes off of the do not send list because I realized like, okay, I do kind of want to spice things up a little bit with my shoes. And they did send these pretty cute mules. So they're in this like light peach terracotta color. I really like these. I need to walk around in them a little bit more, but when I tried these on for the first time on one foot, they seemed a little bit small. Like my heel was definitely hanging off of the edge right here, which is interesting because these are in a size 7. That is the size that I typically wear in every brand always. And lately I feel like my foot, I don't know if it's shrinking or if people are changing their shoe sizes a little bit, but I lately feel like maybe 6.5s are sometimes the shoe size that I need to go to. So I was interested that this 7 seemed a little bit too small. So it's probably just something specific with the brand. I'm torn because I can see myself getting so much use out of these. I think that they're really cute, really basic, very me. I don't like to have like super wild shoes because I like to be able to wear them with tons and tons of things. So I did like where they were going with this. These come from the brand CVs, and these are their Ocean Park Suede Mule. They're a size 7 and they retail for $72. They do have kind of like a tennis shoe bottom, which I think is nice because these would be really durable. They have an espadrille inside. I just worry with suede mules like this in the summer. Is that a thing? Like, do you wear suede in the summer like that? I'm not sure. I don't know how breathable it would be, but I do like that this just kind of feels like a tennis shoe, but it's a mule. The very last item is this dress from the brand Kaylee, and this is just a wrap style dress. It has a very like comfortable kind of jersey knit feel, and I really liked kind of the ruffle detailing. I liked that it was a faux wrap dress because I don't really do well with real wrap dresses because of my petite frame. Just like where they typically tie never really works out for me. And the thing is, I like this style of dress, but I really don't like this pattern. This is not typically what I go for. I feel like it looks just a little bit cheap, and this was actually just a little bit too long on me. Now I have kept a dress that feels just like this. It was actually a midi dress from Stitch Fix that I've gotten before, and I think it worked on me because it's a midi. It's supposed to be a little bit longer. It's very flattering. It fit me very well, and I've worn that dress so much. Like, I was so happy that that was sent to me in the box and that I kept it because I'm always wishy-washy on these items. But for me, this fabric just didn't do it for me. So I was a little disappointed because I really liked the style of the dress, which they got right. I'm just confused about what they're showing me versus what gets sent to me. Because if this fabric would have popped up on something, I would have definitely thumbs downed it. Are we thumbs upping and thumbs downing their real inventory, or is it just like ideas of inventory? That's something that I just really haven't figured out. Anyway, on the whole, I do think that she was going in the right direction with this box. I asked for summer tops, I asked for flowy dresses, and those things I definitely got. She also had noticed that in my Fix inspiration board, I had like saved a bunch of outfits with green pants, which is something that I didn't even realize, but when she pointed it out in her note to me, I was like, oh, okay, so you're definitely paying attention, and I just didn't even realize that myself. So after giving everything a really hard look, trying it on, doing the little try-ons for this video, I think, if I'm honest with myself, I only need to keep the shirt. I feel like this I'm going to get the most use out of. It's something that I feel really confident in. It's something that I wasn't super wishy-washy about. My thing with the pants, I know that those were in the maybe pile for a while. I just feel like around my knees, things are getting a little bit bunchy, and I feel like honestly the waist is just maybe a touch too big. And the thing is, I already have some green pants, so maybe subconsciously that's why I kept saving outfits with the green pants. Who's to say? With the shoes, these are shoes that I actually really like. I think structurally, I love how they're made. I love that they have that tennis shoe bottom, like the rubber sole, because I feel like oftentimes these Mules and espadrille kind of summer shoes tend to wear out because they're not made with the toughest materials. But I just feel like overall I already have some shoes that are kind of like this, that are like a neutrally leopard print looking thing. So I think that I'll just stick with those since I already own them and not spend the $72 on these shoes, because what I really need right now are some new summer sandals because mine really wore out on our last vacation. I already talked to you a little bit about the Kaylee dress. I'm not keeping this because I'm not wild about the print, but I did really like the style. The $200 Rebecca Minkoff dress, I just wish that they'd stop sending items that are so expensive, because this could have been another shirt that I really liked, or this could have been another dress in a print that I really liked that was in the price range that I specified. And so when they don't listen to me in those aspects, that gets a little bit frustrating because this was basically a throwaway item for me. So since I'm only keeping one item, what do I do with the other items, you ask? All you have to do is fill up the prepaid envelope that they send your way. So I'll just fold up all of the items that I don't want, place them into this bag, and then just go drop them at the post office. The postage and everything is already on the bag and is already paid for, so they make that part super duper easy. Now the only thing is that sometimes you actually have to go into the post office because it doesn't fit in that drop box outside, but really that's not the most inconvenient thing ever. I really love that aspect of Stitch Fix and how easy they make it to return. And then there's one last step. So you must go online and you have to take their checkout survey. So that's where you go in and you actually tell the company, all right, here's the items that I'm keeping and here are the items that you should expect back in the mail in my prepaid envelope. And you give them reasons why you're returning certain items and why you're keeping some items. So that's how they can help gauge what you want in future boxes and what to avoid, so that you actually end up liking more and more of your products as time goes on. Now you know that is the entire process with Stitch Fix. If you're interested, I'll have a referral link in the description box below that can get you a little bit of money off of your first fix if you're interested in giving it a shot. If maybe you want a little wardrobe refresh for the spring. All in all, I'm still really happy with the shirt. I'm glad I'm adding something to my spring wardrobe, and this is a good practice for me to not just keep things because it was conveniently sent to me. You have to be honest with yourself in these subscription boxes. You're not going to hurt the stylist's feelings. They're here for you. They're supposed to be listening to what you say. You're the paying customer after all. I think I'm still going to get another box. I may even try it next month and just keep getting boxes until I have like what I feel like I need for the spring and the summer. So if you like this video, then like it. I have tons of unboxings on my channel: FabFitFun, CosBox, Stitch Fix, the Skylar Sync Club, you name it, it's probably on there. So I'll be sure to link that playlist in the description box below and up in the eye right now while I'm telling you all about it. So be sure to stick around, subscribe, join the community, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!